a few months ago, Ubisoft posted that the XDEFIANT servers will be shutting down in June of this year. So I figure right now would be a good time to go back and play the game, try to have a little bit of fun with it while we can. Not sure how many times I'll be on this game. This probably will be the last time because I've not played this game in such a long time. So I seriously doubt I'll be back on it again. Oh, there we go. I keep trying to lay down. I don't think you actually can in this game. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, we're going off on a pretty nice streak so far. Forgot how well this MDR was. Splinter Cell girl. Actually ended up getting her. Oh, there's another one. Oh, she got me. Since this game is going to be shutting down, Ubisoft went ahead and released all the content they had planned for this game. So it's definitely cool for me to hop back on after so many months and just see brand new stuff on here. Like this map, never played it before, and a bunch of new factions using one of the Assassin's Creed characters here. Oh, we couldn't get that kill. But it looks like she comes with some vision. So kind of cool. Let's see how this thing works. Oh, you got her. Oh, didn't get taken out by a shotgun. But with this game kind of being a failure, Ubisoft is in a very tough position. They've been in a tough position for such a long time now. There's been a bunch of, news about their company and everything, just not financially doing well, and it's pretty obvious. I think they're really hoping that the new Assassin's Creed that will be coming out is going to be a huge win for them, and I hope so too. Like, I want to see a good Assassin's Creed. I haven't really played the series in a long time. I think I stopped last with Odyssey. I did enjoy that somewhat, just because mainly I'm a big fan of the old Greek setting. But definitely for Ubisoft, they were hoping to see this game do well, and it released around a really good time as before the new Call of Duty came out, so there's plenty of people wanting a COD-like game mode. And this game it felt more like the older CODs. The movement was pretty simple on here and just relied a lot on gunplay, which that's how I kind of like it actually. But this being a live service game, they were really relying on content, DLC content, store content, battle pass content, a bunch of content, okay, they tried relying on. But it just did not live up to par to what everybody thinking that it could be. And it definitely was lackluster. The store content you've seen, the skins and everything, it was not that enticing. So people just didn't really buy it. And when you have a game like this that is free, you gotta have really good content that goes with it. And the people just wasn't feeling it, clearly. But when it comes to gameplay, I actually liked the gameplay. It wasn't nothing like revolutionary or anything, but it was simple and fun, I thought. But a game like this, it wasn't enough. Like I mentioned, they just had to have more exciting content, and they just didn't have it. And with everybody knowing that the servers are shutting down on here, you're not really seeing a ton of people in the game right now. It actually took me a little bit to find a match on here. But there still are some players that are still enjoying the game. I have seen quite a bit of high ranks on here, people that are way above the 100 levels on here. Oh, okay, I got an artifact here, don't I? From the Assassin's Creed series. Holy moly, I don't know how in the world I just done that. Oh my gosh, this thing is... it's a ton of fun to use. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm doing it, but it's working out for me. Nice, got her. Seems like there's a bunch of vision abilities. I know Splinter Cell has some. I think there's some other people that have it as well. There we go. I actually didn't mind the specialists in this game, but they weren't too innovative. It was a little too simple. But I usually don't like that in video games because since I played Bethel 2042 and didn't care for it in that game, I'm a little eerie of specialists being in games, but this one seemed to work out actually okay. It just wasn't nothing too exciting. How much health do they have? Hello? Oh my gosh, we finally got them. That is a lot of health they have. Not doing too bad. Actually leveled up our character to level 5. I definitely do hope that Ubisoft can recover a little bit from their financial flaws right now and actually make some really good games. Because since they've been just not doing too well, you can definitely see it in the quality of their video games. I used to really like the Assassin's Creed series. Like I mentioned, I stopped playing around Odyssey. But I was actually a pretty big fan of the Division series, so I'm still waiting for them to make a third one. I liked the first game pretty well. The second game is basically kind of the same thing, but just in a different setting, and I preferred the winter New York setting a lot more than the warm DC setting. But I really do enjoy playing Rainbow Six. That's definitely their biggest success with the video game. Game's been around for so many years, and the reason it's still thriving because the gameplay is just so solid, and the content they bring to it. You know, every so often releasing a new operator, so it keeps the game fresh, and definitely keeps people on their toes about the content coming, and the content they put in their stores is not half bad either. And I guess they were kind of hoping to do that with this game, but I just don't think this game was too innovative like how Rainbow Six was. And when you got something like this that's a little lackluster and just it's kind of plain, but it works a little bit, it's not going to keep the players keep coming back, and clearly that's what we've seen. I'm actually changed up this game. Went with the Highwaymen Specialist. I guess that's from the Far Cry New Dawn game. Actually didn't play that Far Cry, so kind of missed out on it. But character looks pretty cool. I figure we'll give him a shot. I think we have a grenade launcher as one of our special abilities. We are playing the same map. I really don't have too much of an option because, like I said, this game's kind of hard to find servers right now, so I'm just going with it. But I definitely do know that there are a couple more maps that have been released since this game posting about them shutting down the servers. And you know, since them having all this content released, it shows that they were storing it, you know, waiting for other seasons to come out. So they were definitely planning on this game being around a long time. It's just another reason why it's kind of sad for them to be shutting down, because these are people that, you know, put some time in this game, make some cool content, and just to see it, you know, just go away like that, it can definitely be depressing. But the way this game, it definitely had a lack of content for such a long time, so it just kind of sucks to see them. They had the content, but just wasn't releasing it, and when they definitely needed to, because people weren't playing the game, period. And you would have thought back then that they would have been like, okay, let's just release the content anyway. But I don't know, they were just hoping this game would be around a long time and just didn't pan out that way. Oh my gosh, a lot of bullets being ate right now, which I understand this P90 is not made for long distances. Oh, nice little double kill there. Definitely let me know down in the comments y'all's feeling about XDEFIANT, if you still wish, you know, it was going to be, the servers was going to be kept on and still playable and everything, or do you think this was probably the right choice for them? Oh, I couldn't get the Assassin's Creed character. I do definitely think this is the right choice for Ubisoft. I mean, if they weren't drowning themselves right now in debt, then I can maybe see trying to give this game an actual shot, maybe put more time into it, add more developers onto it. But with the limited resources they have right now, it definitely just doesn't make sense just to cut ties with it. Ooh, got 1911. That 1911's got an extended magazine. Oh my gosh. There definitely was a bunch of people that enjoyed this game, though. Like I mentioned earlier, I've seen a bunch of people over level 100. And, you know, some people, you know, went through the battle pass, unlocked a bunch of content for this game, put the time in, and it just sucks for those people, too, to not even be able to play this game no more. It would be nice if they could just keep the game servers on, but just cut ties with it content-wise, but Ubisoft does have this track record of just turning servers off. We've seen that with The Crew. The first game, there was some backlash to that. Even though there wasn't a bunch of people playing the game, there still was people that, you know, that liked the game, was playing it, however few that may be. To me, those people have the right to play the game. Definitely when it's an online-only game and there's no single player to it. But clearly Ubisoft thought different. I'm not sure if that case is ever going to court or not. I feel like it was maybe in the EU, and I'm not sure if there ever was a decision on it or not. But, you know, like I said, my feeling is just I think the game not having any not having any campaign rather should definitely be able to be played. But from a Ubisoft point of view, servers up, it's more money. I don't think it's that much more money, but like I said, when you're in the case of Ubisoft, that is just money you cannot have going towards something that's not making you any profits. Oh, there we go. Finally got killed this grenade launcher. does have a little bit of a delay to it, so you gotta have them sit in a certain spot for a second. I actually don't mind this map at all. They actually did make some decent maps for this game. Kind of more that I can say than I've seen out of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Some of the maps on there, I just don't know what they were thinking about when making those maps. Okay, that thing's pretty cool. Shooting disc like that. But me using this character and everything definitely made me remember about the Far Cry series. I used to love playing that series. I played up until 5, and I did enjoy 5, but I did not enjoy it as much as I did Far Cry 4. Absolutely love Far Cry 4. But definitely from what I've heard from the series, they kind of lost their ways after 5. I was actually planning on only playing a couple games on here, but I really did want to play another new map. So, actually got a Division 2 map, I guess. This must be a part of the city on there, the DC area. One thing I definitely liked about the series, though, is how they kept all the content related to Ubisoft. I actually really think that was a smart and somewhat actually innovative idea, you know, definitely to collaborate with a bunch of their games. Like I mentioned before, they haven't been too innovative with a lot of things on here. The game's pretty simple, but I do like that decision to include almost all the Ubisoft games. We also went with the Wolves faction on here, so that's from the Ghost Recon Breakout, or not Breakout, Breakpoint game. Haven't really touched that game, touched it very little bit when it first released. But that's about it. I like the game prior to that a lot more. I'm just not sure what it is about these Ubisoft games making really good games, and then their sequel games just do not live up whatsoever. It's like they completely try to go in the opposite direction. It just does not work out. Which you do see that with a bunch of games, no doubt, nowadays. They're kind of losing their own ways, but Ubisoft, you see it a lot more, it feels like. Oh, I'm not sure what that thing does. I threw it. Looks like it could be like a mine or something. Okay. Or it blows somebody up. Good to know. Oh, he's got a shield. I'm going for those feet. Yep, I told you. Going for the feet. It looks like this is an easy map to get spawn trapped on. Definitely a small map. Oh, nice, got him. And I just barely dodged out his grenade there. Nice little back-to-back kills there. Level 17. Definitely with this game servers being turned off, I'm hoping they have like everything on double XP. That'd be the smart thing to do. Somebody had a nice little double barrel here though. Pretty nice, I like the chrome on it. Oh, there we go. Like I mentioned earlier, they were not too bad about making maps for this game. There's not really a bad map, I must say, and I can find a ton of maps that are terrible on the new Call of Duty. But yeah, I know there are two different games, and you know each have their own kind of settings, you know, to them and stuff. People, different preferences people like, but these maps were, I don't know, they just fit this game really well. So definitely for this game, there was not a map problem. Actually done really well with it. Definitely for a company that don't have too much experience making these kind of maps. I guess they do with Rainbow Six, but definitely not for like a COD-like game. Go get him, buddy. Oh, I kind of like that thing, actually. Let's use this thing. What is this thing, actually? Or at least it's a swarm of drones, maybe? Is it following me? I guess it stays with me, don't it? Well, I better run then. Oh, it got somebody. Or it was hitting somebody. Guy tried firebombing it, which he actually was successful with it. Just didn't get me with it. And it's gonna be game. Oh, I got taken out last. And that's gonna do it probably for my XDEFIANT career. I don't see myself hopping back in the game, but definitely let me know what you think about the whole situation with the game. Most definitely, if you believe it was time to shut the servers down, or if you'd still like to see the servers still up, definitely let me know. And if you like the video, please subscribe.